This is Echium fastuosum, pride of Madeira. One of the more unique plants you'll ever see. This is very happy in coastal areas. The pictures you're going to see are all coastal. These right here were taken in Monterey, Pacific Grove area, and the other ones later are down in San Francisco by the water. So very tolerant of foggy coastal conditions, loves it up in Mendocino as well. And you're going to see in pictures that this actually can go to seed and reproduce itself if it's got that cooler fog condition. I see this used where I am in a hot inland valley over the hill from the fog area, quite 40 degrees warmer during the summer. And it actually survives. I mean, it doesn't love it. I've tried to grow this, and our harsh winters when we got down in the low 20s killed it when I had it. But I see mature plantings of this here and there. They never look great, by the way, so I don't think that's the ideal situation. If it's me, I'm using this in a more coastal condition. But it will survive inland to a point. I would say the low 20s is probably going to kill it. So here's what the most striking thing, obviously, are these flower spikes. They're anywhere from 6 to 18 inches long, and they tend to bloom in the spring and summer. And when they're done, the biggest thing that people don't do correctly for my taste is they don't deadhead these. If you deadhead them, this is a good looking plant, and you see the foliage here. These are little seedlings that have sprouted around these mother plants here down by the water in San Francisco. And these get little or no care. You see some of the dead flower spikes kind of hanging on there. And if somebody just cleaned them up a little more, these plants would sure look a lot better. So the deer do not eat this plant. They don't love it at all. The earlier pictures were in a very heavy deer area. This obviously is in a very populated area. There's no deer here. But these are living on the sides of a very rocky embankment next to the water by a marina and doing just fine. This is old blooms. These aren't really the spikes that they're known for, but there's still some flowers hanging on there. And you can see this foliage is quite interesting too. It's spiky. It's got kind of a gray-green color to it. And it's just a very bold, dramatic plant. Used correctly, it can be a great addition to a landscape design. These plants are also, size-wise, I'd say they're anywhere from 5 to 8 feet wide and around 3 to 5 feet tall generally. I'd say 4 to 5 feet is the most common height for these. They grow crazy fast. I grew these, and within 1 year they reached 5 feet wide and 3 feet tall. They probably did that in 7 or 8 months. It's a very fast growing plant. And also I'd say it benefits from being cut back pretty severely just to regenerate new growth so you don't get an overly woody plant over time. It's very drought tolerant. These plants you're looking at get no seasonal water for 5 to 6 months, so they're only getting whatever rain shows up. And but that's in a coastal condition where they don't get a lot of heat, so I think that probably makes a difference. And maintenance-wise, again, if they were deadheaded once a year, these would look way better. So not high maintenance, just once a year. And that's what I can tell you about Pride of Madeira in the right location coastally. Excellent plant, very dramatic, very unique plant.